Have you ever met someone and just known? Not in your head, but in your bones. Like your entire being exhaled and said, "Oh, there you are." There's no logical explanation. Nothing you can prove, but something deep within you remembers. Carl Jung called this synchronicity, the idea that certain events and encounters are not just random, but meaningfully connected by the threads of the unconscious. And when it comes to love, or connection, or a soul you're meant to meet, you don't need to convince yourself, because when someone is meant for you, you'll know. The question is, will you trust that knowing? Jung believed that our psyche carries deep ancestral memory, something he called the collective unconscious. And sometimes when we meet someone, it's not just you who recognizes them. It's something older, your soul, your patterns, your past. This is why some people feel familiar even if you've never met before. It's why a glance, a voice, a shared silence can feel like home. But what makes a person meant for you isn't just that familiarity. It's the way they reflect your truth back to you. Not just your beauty, but your pain. Not just your light, but your shadow. Because a soul connection isn't always easy. Sometimes it's the person who shows you what you've hidden from yourself. So ask yourself, have you ever met someone who made you feel more like yourself? Someone who didn't complete you, but activated you? That's not just chemistry, that's alignment. Jung's idea of synchronicity teaches us that some moments and some people enter our lives with perfect timing, not because we planned it, but because we were ready. Ready to see, ready to grow, ready to remember what our ego forgot. You might meet someone in a bookstore, a train station, a moment of grief or joy. You weren't looking, but life was delivering. That's the beauty of synchronicity. It bypasses control. It invites surrender. Because what is meant for you doesn't require force. It meets you when your soul whispers yes. So, have you been paying attention? Have you noticed the timing of your deepest connections? The way some people arrive exactly when you need them, not a moment sooner, not a moment later? Jung believed the unconscious mind speaks in symbols, emotions, and energy, not words. And often it recognizes someone long before the conscious mind catches up. That's why you feel someone before you understand why you dream about them, why their presence stirs something unspeakable. But here's where it gets tricky. Sometimes we confuse trauma bonding for synchronicity. We think intensity means destiny. We think chaos means passion, but alignment doesn't feel like a storm. It feels like truth. It feels like presence. When someone is truly meant for you, your nervous system doesn't go into overdrive. You don't feel like you're chasing or proving. You feel seen, safe, known. Because what your unconscious recognizes, when it's not clouded by fear, is peace. So pause and ask yourself, is this connection feeding my soul or just replaying my wounds? That question could save you years of confusion. One of the hardest truths to accept is this. Just because someone is meant for you doesn't mean they're meant to stay. Some connections are meant to awaken you, not walk with you. They show you a new part of yourself. They open a door in your soul. And then, they go. Jung would say that individuation, the process of becoming whole, often requires loss, not punishment, not failure, just transformation. So if someone changed your life and then left, don't ask, why didn't it last? Ask instead, what did it teach me? Because some people are bridges. They don't build your home, but they take you across. And in doing so, they are sacred. What aligned love really feels like. So what does it really feel like when someone is meant for you? It feels like stillness, like breathing deeper than you have in years. It feels like laughter that heals, silence that doesn't scare you, support that doesn't ask you to shrink. They don't fix you. They don't fill you. They mirror you. They challenge your patterns with kindness. They honor your growth even when it means space. Jung believed that love isn't about possession, it's about individuation. The right person will not pull you away from yourself. They'll walk with you toward yourself. So I'll leave you with this. Who in your life feels like coming home? Not to them, but to you. That might be your answer. If this message resonated with you, maybe it's because something inside you already knows. You felt the echo of a soul you were meant to meet, or maybe already have. So here's your challenge this week. Sit with yourself. No noise, no distractions, just you and your heart, and ask, who am I becoming? And who walks beside that version of me with peace, not pressure? When someone is meant for you, you don't lose yourself to find them. You find more of you in their presence. That's how you'll know. So if you felt something stir in you, today, don't leave in silence. Comment below, have you ever experienced a connection that felt destined? Like, subscribe, and share this with someone who may need to hear that they are not crazy. They are just remembering what love is supposed to feel like.